Hi, my name is Michaela. I'm going to be talking about our portfolio assessments that I'm going to be doing on your children in our first year classroom for this year, 2022. Now to start off, what is a portfolio? So many of you parents probably don't know what a portfolio is. Might be your first student in the class. You're not really sure what a portfolio is. So essentially what a portfolio is, it's a group of work and assessments that we have done throughout the entire year in our class from different areas that's stored and looked at throughout the end of the year on a child's progress. So we start with some from the beginning of the year to show what they started at, and then we also want to focus on having some from the end of the year to show where they made the difference and where they learned from and grew from. And I'm going to keep their portfolios in my classroom in a binder with labels so we can have them in the correct learning contents like math, science, reading, writing, and also having some pictures they may have created throughout play. For instance, to the right, the picture that you see is going to be an example of a portfolio binder that we're going to be creating. And so we'll have the different sections that'll show like art, social and emotional science, just some fun stuff that they did that they picked out, some literacy and some math. And here is a bunch of examples of what I will be placing in their portfolio or what I expect to have in their portfolio. So I expect to have some examples of past graded works that they've done. So like some past graded tests of some sort, a reading assignment, math assignment, a writing assignment, anything with like some grades on it to show some assessment that way. I want to show you guys some drafts of papers they've written. So like some quick revision papers, some rough drafts and final drafts, where that reading went from the beginning to the end and what the progress was and what they did with it. I would have some assignments of tests from math, some from science, reading, writing. I really want to make sure we have at least two assignments from each content area so we can show that they're thriving in all subjects because all subjects matter. I'll keep some pieces of art that they've created. So some that aren't initially like sit them down and like tell them to make a certain thing. Just some random pieces of art that they made like during free time or during playtime or music time, and to show like what they've done in the classroom. We'll also show some rubrics from presentations that they've done. So they have done a lot of presentations in our classroom throughout the year. And I do keep all the rubrics and the grading and what I scored them. I keep them on my computer. So obviously I'd print all of them for the children to go through and look at and see which ones they want to put. Maybe they want to put like the worst one they did and the best one they did. Or the one that they thought was the most fun to do and the least fun to do. And then finally, I'd put some observation notes that I've taken throughout the year because I have taken observation notes and I do keep them in the portfolio in the back. But I will pull those out and put those in there so we can see like what I observed and what came of that observation. So how I will be assessing them. So how I will assess them, because they'll be the ones create their children will be the ones creating the portfolio. I will just have the work is I'll be assessing how they make and choose their portfolio by doing a student-led conference. So a student-led conference is going to be where myself, you guys, the parents, and the student will be all in a classroom together, sitting in the area, and your student will be the one talking. I'll be there just as a guider. I won't be the one. I will talk if needed or they need help, but I want the focus to be on them. And I want them to be able to show the progress to you guys and show them how proud they are of all the hard work they've done. I will expect the students to pick out from all the different things in our portfolio binders of what they want to keep in there and what they may keep or toss. I will use the portfolios that they create at the end of the year that we're learning right now. I will take that binder and I will give it to their teacher for next year so the teacher from next year can see the baseline of where they're starting for next year and how they will get conference ready. All the students get conference ready by letting them take a week of our class time to polish up for their conference. So probably about the last I want to say during free time or the last like 30 minutes to an hour of class time, we'll take that solely to work on our portfolios and our student conferences. And giving them that class time, I will expect your student to create an outline of what they would like to put in their portfolio. So writing down some examples of what they hope to put in it and how they want to say it, how they want to tell you guys everything, how they want to lay it out, and give them the proper time to go through the entire binder and choose each piece carefully. Now it is conference day. And with conference day, it'll be the last week of class and we will be giving the conferences. I will have the children be conference ready by asking them and asking you guys too by telling you beforehand. I would like them to dress nicely so we can look professional. I will be dressed professional and I expect the child. If you guys want to dress professional as well, that'd be fantastic. But we'll be giving the conferences and we'll be sitting down talking. It won't be like a funny thing. I'll expect the child to take this really seriously and talk and to show what they've done throughout the year and show like they have made progress and that they're proud of their work that they've done. And the conferences typically take about 20 to 30 minutes. If there is anything that I would like to say at the end, I probably will say it and I will add anything that see fit. If I see pieces that they left out that I would like to talk about or what I've seen throughout the year emotionally with them, their emotions, how they've dealt with other students, and just seeing what I've seen from class that's not in the portfolio. And I would please give your student their full attention when we do the conference and their support because they are giving their conference. They've worked all week hard to get to where they are, and I expect full eyes and ears from everyone. And with that, thank you so much for listening to my expectations on your child's portfolios and their conferences and how I'll be assessing them and watching them and the expectations I have for them throughout the week of building the portfolio and then giving the portfolio through the conference to you guys. If you have any questions, please be free to email me. Thank you so much.